Hello guys, it's Ivan here checking in, and as always, first things first, hope you guys are wicked. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the small disciplines, right? Mel Robbins was invited to do an interview, and she was asked how she got into the field, and she was like, she was frustrated about the fact that she couldn't make herself do the small things to make the small changes that will change her life for the better, right? And that's how it, and that's basically it. Well, if you want to change your life for the better, if you want to gradually start living your dream, it's little changes that you do to your routine to make your routine work for you, as opposed to you succumb to its faulty need, to its faulty ways, right? That's what I wanted to talk about in this video. If you want to revolutionize your whole life, you can obviously choose to make the massive decisions and maybe quit your job if you don't like it, or resign, or whatever it is, to change your life drastically, or move to a different area, right? But sometimes, for most of us, this is not an option. So the easiest way or the quickest way to do this, to do a rebuild in your life, is just making the little tweaks and changes in your routine. For example, if you want to have better days, you can sleep better, right? Which means you sleep for enough hours, 7 to 8 hours. So program yourself to sleep 7 to 8 hours. And follow it up with a morning workout. You will have kick-ass mornings, and when you conquer the morning, you own the day. That's just how it is. So by making those little changes, going to bed earlier than you usually do, sleeping for 7 to 8 hours, and doing a quick morning workout, maybe 15 minutes or 20 minutes long, that's enough to boost your testosterone levels and get your body firing and ready to go. Very simple routine, very subtle changes, but again, it affects the rest of your day, how great it turns out. Tony Robbins says this as well. It's small disciplines for him to stay grounded in his craft, to stay grounded in what he does, right? I think he spends about 30 minutes every morning meditating, visualizing on his goals, and another, not 30 minutes just on that, but he spends about 10 minutes on that, and then 10 minutes on being grateful on the things that he has already, instead of just always wanting more. Like most of us, our default setting is we just want more, as opposed to first of all being grateful for what we have. So he takes about 10 minutes to remind himself of all the great things that he has in his life, and be grateful for that. Right, so by doing this routine every single day, he keeps himself grounded. He keeps himself in the mindset of abundance. By the way, just a quick thing to chip in here is, that's the thing. If you're going to make a choice, for example, if you choose to be wealthy, if you choose to come from an abundance mindset point of view, it's okay. It's great to make it a default setting, but here's the other thing that you have to do. This is a choice you have to keep making every day. Even Robert Kiyosaki tells you this. He had two dads, rich dad, the rich dad and the poor dad, and to choose which dad he had to go with, he chose his rich dad. But the thing he says is, I still have to make that choice. I've always had to make that choice every single day till this day. I still wake up and make the exact same choice every single day. So it's not a choice that you make one day and say, I'm going to be rich, I'm going to come from an abundance point of view, and that's it. No, you have to keep making it every single day to make it second nature. So that way, especially for most of us who are born in poor families and are not really raised up with that mindset of the rich or the successful, how to kick us at life, right? So because it's a mindset that you're just learning, you have to make the decision every single day. So Tony Robbins does this every day, where he reminds himself of being grateful, to be grateful in the things that he has achieved, right? So he's consciously making that choice every day to come from an abundance point of view, where he's coming to serve other people. He's putting other people first. He's setting aside his ego and what he wants, so that other people can learn from him, or he can change their lives for the better. Very, very crucial if you're going to succeed in any sort of business. Set aside your ego and put other people's needs first. Anyway, you get the point. Whatever it is that you want to change, it's the little changes that you need to do to make your life work for you. And the last one I wanted to mention is, the advice that Robert Kiyosaki gives: keep 3 piggy banks, savings, a saving one, a charity one, because giving is good. When you give, you get more, and an investment one. Put however much you feel like you can do every single day, basing on how much you earn. But you can even start with £1, dollar, or however, or whatever currency you use. Just one every single day. Put in one every single day, and you can determine how long you want to do this for. But once you put in that money is yours. And when you get in this habit, right, it's a good habit to start keeping money. You start learning how to think like the rich. It's not how much money you make, but how much you keep. So by doing this, it will be a good way to get into that. And when you save up enough, you can always start investing it to make the money work for you. So that way you end the rat race of having to just have the money and make money work for you. But anyway, if you guys like this, smash the like button. Let me know in the comments below what you want me to talk about in future videos. Subscribe for more. You're awesome, and I'll catch you in the next video.